I have returned. I have returned again. XDN. uh, in the realm of the UFC, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Now, I've said it before. I never really was into UFC like that. Why is this so damn dark? That's what she said. I was never really into UFC like that. Um, I can appreciate, the discipline of wrestling, boxing, the taekwondo, whatever the hell they do. But I've never really been into it like that. But I can respect it. And even not being into it like that, it's pop culture. It's one of the biggest sports in the world, things like that. Or MMA. And UFC is one of the biggest franchises in the world. And so, I've never been into it, but, of course, John Jones, Cormier, Lesnar, McGregor, the Diaz brothers, Shamrock. When I was a kid is when you had like Shamrock, Tito Ortiz, Ken Shamrock, Frank Shamrock, Pride, not the rainbow flag, but the fighting championship. Kevin Randleman, rest his black ass soul. Did I say hit the like button? But when it comes to the history of MMA, I always thought that the greatest of all time, well, when I was a kid, the best ever was Shamrock, and then it turns out Frank Shamrock might have been better than Ken Shamrock, but whatever. But I always thought the best MMA fighter ever is Khabib. He wrestled a bear. He wrestled a bear, man. He wrestled a bear. And he's still alive to talk about it. Now, when he speaks, you can't understand what he's saying. When Khabib and them people speak, you need like the bouncing ball with the words, the closed captioning. But, oh man, the way he mauled McGregor's stinking ass. Oh my God, where's my drink? But most people, they will say John Jones is the greatest. Okay, I have John Jones number 2 because he was a drug cheat and a cheater, and he illegally hit that blind man or deaf man or whatever he was, Hamill. But let's read this article. Daniel Cormier, another legend of MMA, he disqualifies John Jones from the GOAT conversation over history of dirty When I saw this article, it tickled my hind quotas. Daniel Cormier. Now, because someone's going to say in the comments, well, Cormier, him and John Jones always hated each other. No, be quiet. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Cormier says or rather this article says, Daniel Cormier refuses to change his stance on John Jones' greatness. Cormier was asked if he thinks the former longtime UFC light heavyweight champion and, at the time, current heavyweight champ John Jones is the greatest of all time. But his answer remains no. John Jones captured the heavyweight title with a quick submission of Cyril Gane at UFC 285. I saw that one on my stream link. Shout out to people who have the link for the pay-per-views. I'm not buying this. Former UFC dual champion Cormier can't ignore Jones's 27-1 MMA and 21-7 UFC record. Past history with performance-enhancing drugs, especially since he was involved in that chapter. When Cormier he was crying like a... Well, actually, no, that's when they did fight. He cried like a bitch. But then when they canceled the fight, no, you can't tell me. Why is my camera always off-centered? Is it better right here? My camera's more important than Daniel Cormier. But I'll fix this later. Black and white like an NWO member. Maybe I am. But he cried like a bitch when he lost it. Man, I've never seen a man do that in public. Did somebody die? I mean, when Cormier was crying, like, why are you crying like that? It's just a fight. You still got paid, and you'll have another fight in like 3 months. Why are you crying like this, man? Anyway, Jones defeated Cormier twice during his 205-pound title reign, but the second was overturned to a no contest after John Jones hit a pregnant woman. Tested positive for a Turinabol, somebody's balls, metabolite, whatever, in their rematch. Yeah, that's a drug. Jones also tested positive for estrogen blockers clomiphene and letrozole in 2016 after he defeated St. Preux. That Saint Preux. How do you say his first name? That Saint Preux. He's an unorthodox fighter. He's an unorthodox fighter. Jones said that was like, I think John Jones said that might have been his most difficult fight because he was so unorthodox. The Saint Preux. Am I saying that right? I don't give a damn. Can't beat me in a fight. XDN wins. Remember that. Cormier can't win. Cormier couldn't win versus John Jones, but XDN wins, and I didn't need performance enhancers or to buy followers. Anyway, in both instances, an independent arbitrator determined that John Jones did not knowingly cheat. Yeah, right. Oh, you mean Dana White? You really can't deny his greatness, right? Look at what he has done, Cormier said during the UFC 312 Q&A in Sydney, Australia. The guy has really fought through 3 generations of fighter. He fought that early generation of Machida in them. He went through my generation, and now he's fighting a whole other generation of guys. EPO, EPO. So yeah, of course he's one of the greatest fighters of all time, but when you do dirty you don't get to be called the greatest of all time. Cormier did admit that Jones's head kick knockout win over him at UFC 214 scrambled his brains, which was overturned to a no contest, was the hardest strike he's ever absorbed in a fight. Daniel Cormier on the legacy of John Bones Jones. Now, I always thought John Jones is number 2 best because of this same reason. The man was on the narcotics. The man, come on, man, he's a cheater. He has the talent, the skill, the record, the victories, but he's a cheater. I don't. Did Khabib eat bad horse meat? Okay then. So Khabib is number 1 and John Jones is number 2. John Jones was a cheater. And there's no telling how many of those fights he was on something. But they only told you about these couple times. Please. But Daniel Cormier, do you agree with his stance as far as his reasons of saying John Jones can't be the greatest of all time? I completely agree. You know, Daniel Cormier, he's a sellout, he's a sellout. Plus, isn't he from Louisiana? Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust people who are raised off beignets or bengay. But I can't stand him on commentary, like him and Joe Rogan and he's like the other guy, the John Anik. He's like the Michael Cole of MMA. Like, where's Mike Goldberg? Damn, Mike Goldberg was the best. It's not the same anymore. And then they put Mike Goldberg on the NFL on Fox, and that was damn. Then he was commentating like Michael Cole, Mike Adamle. Yeah, Mike Adamle. Oh, Mike Adamle. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with John Jones can't be considered the best because he had a history as a cheater. He wasn't a clean athlete. Plus, even beyond the drug stuff, a lot of them John Jones fights, like a lot of the stuff is like illegal. Like, wasn't he like the whole like he would kick you in your kneecap? Like that always seemed like an illegal maneuver. But he was like, how did they not? I don't know. Maybe they outlawed it now. I don't follow UFC like that. But to me, like a lot of his techniques in fight seem like this should be banned. How are you allowed to do this? He always seemed like a dirty fighter to me. But don't tell him I said that, because he's a loose cannon. And that's why they make guns. But yeah, I have John, even though he's a cheater, I got to put him at number 2 all time. Number 2 all time. Number 2 all time. Johnny Bones Jones. Number 2. But number 1 is Khabib, man. Now, I don't know who number 3 would be. Who cares? If you're not number 1, you're last. But Khabib is number 1. John Jones, Cormier definitely not in the top 3. Hell no. But leave your thoughts below. If you want more UFC content, just let me. The hell was that? Oh my God! Did the gun just go off? Did John Jones just pop another? Never mind. But he hit a pregnant woman, then he ran or something. But what are your thoughts on this? Leave it in the comment section. If you want more UFC, more MMA content, you can tell me in the comments. Or if you really want to video request or support the channel, you can donate to the Cash App. It's $XDN online. I'm up out of here, and that is it.